How to deal with losses? I lately received this question. I made a lot of mistakes and paid the hardship. This lesson is now in the pot of losses. If you have had good book profits in recent months with your passive strategy, does it make sense to realize profits in order to make up for some of the mistakes? After that, I would restore the same depot structure. I know the pros do that, but does it make sense with a passive strategy? This is my opinion. First, I would rephrase the problem. The sentence. To realize profits in order to make up for some of the mistakes or to make up for them. Shows the whole dilemma. Linking yesterday's losses with today's profits is not permitted. This view will only drag you deeper into the abyss. The market, whatever that may be, has inflicted losses on you, and now you are paying it back by realizing book profits and keeping them safe from them. Yesterday was yesterday and is over. The investor vector points to the future. The loss pot has the wrong name. It should actually be called the Joker pot. Why Joker pot? Because it contains a sum of money that you can use to keep a higher percentage of the profits than you are entitled to. Usually a good quarter of the profits go to the state. You can defend yourself against this claim with the loss pot. The state grants you this privilege. Profit-loss accounting is not a law of nature, but the result of a more or less transparent legislative process. Of course, we can now argue about whether this is fair, just and forward-looking. But this is a political discussion about the rules of the game that should apply to investments. For us as investors, the only thing that matters is that this is the framework within which we can move. Now it counts, a constructive proposal for a solution. Are you satisfied with the current depot? Would you keep it even if there was nothing to offset? If so, then go on. If not, then you should first clarify where you want to go. You use the clearing pot like a chemist who has the task of bringing a lye to pH 7. He will keep adding acid until he has neutralized the lye. There is an abstract number in the pot that you can use to neutralize tax claims. It's not personal. Think soberly and coolly like a businessperson. Strategy. What advantages do you expect if you use the pot now and not in 5 years? It's like a card game. A game is played out, taking back is not possible. Clarify the optimal time for you. If the best time is now, because otherwise you will not be able to sleep peacefully, then it is now. And the investor's night's sleep is his most important asset. If you don't sleep well, you get shaky and the shaky always lose on the stock market. How passive is passive? A word on the word, passive strategy. Passive just means, I'm not trying to beat the market with trading. Passive does not mean, I crouch on the sidelines and stupidly stare. A passive investor also has to make business decisions. The answer to the question, how do I use the Joker pot, is one of them. Conclusion. This is a carefully planned special forces operation and not a campaign of revenge to wrest the profits from the market that one is actually entitled to. Turn on your brain and excel and leave your feelings in the closet.